Back in my day, we used to have to walk to school uphill both ways. We used to start games with down by 50 just because. They used to spank us with a brick and spikes. It was awful. Flamethrowers if we didn't go to church on Sunday. Oh, wow. So here's what it is, man. It's like an uphill both ways. Because just when the Bulls come out with no energy, which I've never understood, so I'm not even going to address that tonight. You're rich. Play with energy. That's your motivation. Woo, I'm rich, bitch. But these guys get out there and they are not doing the things that bring them together on a court. Do you know what I'm saying? They're making it difficult for themselves. 2 times, 3 times as hard as it is, so right by the time that they catch up, within 4 points, they've got no gas left. And Fred Hoiberg, you are riding Jimmy Butler into the ground. Are we only going to complain about it if it's Tibbs riding Jimmy or Tibbs riding Rose into the ground? Right now, you need to figure something out and trust everybody a little bit more, because the Bulls are making it difficult for themselves. It's like, you know how you are probably your own worst enemy? That's right. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to say anything the next time a woman says something. And then you vomit all over her and all over yourself with awfulness. Look, Bulls need to not be their own worst enemies. They need to be the best friends. And right now, we're stuck in a couple games where we come out with such low energy, we can't possibly do it. And Jimmy and those guys have to try and dig us out twice as hard once you're down by that many points. Good to see Joe back tonight, but he's obviously not really back. And then all of a sudden, Portis disappears again. So you're going to have to find a way to bring Joe back slow, right? So that brings me to my last point, and I hope you watch to this point, which is Bulls need to be tougher. Bulls need a tough guy. We don't need a dirty guy, but we need a tough guy. A guy that can stand up to a guy that can push around a guy like Nene, who I hate. I fucking hate this team. I hate the Wizards. And if you can't beat this team when they're down by several players, just like you couldn't beat Cleveland when they were down by several players, you're not going to beat anybody in the playoffs. You're not. Right? So you got to toughen up. First thing, Bulls, you got to toughen up. You need a tough guy. I never advocate for a trade, but you got to pick somebody up that decides to be that guy that's the enforcer. And we don't have that right now. You can't. Kirk is that guy, but he's not that guy. You need a real guy like that. So, Bulls, uphill, both ways. Puff, puff, pass. Peace. David Bowie, our man, continuing into the other realm, the space realm. Well, here's to you, David Bowie. Peace, my brother. I love that you're an individual. Everybody, all my Bulls brothers and sisters, be yourselves out there. Don't be who everybody else and do what everybody else wants you to do. Be yourself. Go Bulls.